Are y'all ready for this?
Are
y'all ready for this?
What is potting non-potable water?
No, I'm potting non-potable water. I'm putting non-potable water in a pot.
Why would you do such a horrible thing?
Well, what else are you going to do with it? It's probably just a government cover-up to hide the hacks to make the best pasta ever.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 150th episode, iteration even, of the Cobb Brothers podcast. This has been 3 years since we started this shit.
It's a long time.
Confetti cannon.
Confetti noise.
And to celebrate the meaning of 3 years, there is 3 of us.
Perfect. Pot your non-potable water.
I'm Brandon.
I'm your host, Cyrus, joined by my friends and co-hosts, Brandon.
That's me.
And Oscar.
That's me. I'm Brandon.
Okay, we got 2 Brandons here, just like high school. It never goes away. In addition to this being the 150th episode, 3 years, 3 of us, it's also the Pistol Squad Takeover Part 4.
Oh, not 3. That would be perfect.
We moved past 3. We don't need 3 anymore. We're on 4.
We're on 4. That's right, baby. The Piss Squad at it again.
All right, gentlemen.
You've already told that story.
Confetti cannon.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, we told already.
On the first Pistol Squad Takeover.
Check it out if you haven't already.
And in layman's terms, Battlefield 4, we met. Tower fell. 3 of us.
In the water.
PPO.
In the water with pistol.
In the water.
3 bomber clats in the water. Only pistol. It was good times. Fucking yesterday on Friday, Cyrus, it was the 7-year anniversary of us graduating high school.
Yikes. I preferred my life when you didn't say that.
Yeah, I saw it because it was a Facebook memory.
Damn, that's almost 10 years for me then? God damn.
It would have been around year 9th, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we graduated, I think, June 12th, and we left school a couple days before.
Yeah, and then the graduation was a couple days later. It
was just like yesterday.
We graduated on a Monday. I will always remember that Monday.
Me?
Monday sucks.
Did you graduate on a Monday or I graduated on Monday?
We did.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah.
But 7 years later, it was the anniversary on a Friday. So that's what I think matters.
Whoa. Spooky.
Yesterday was Friday.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's when I had a Facebook memory pop up.
Oh, for
and
sure.
It was pictures of me at graduation.
There's
so
pictures of
at
you?
least, yeah.
Like,
Yeah, dude, I had family. You know, I wasn't just there by myself.
I'm just shocked at the existence of just pictures of Brandon in general. Doesn't matter where.
You've taken more than most people, Cyrus.
Uh-huh. And?
It really shouldn't be a shock to you.
I've
learned my lesson. If you're in the room, I don't leave my phone if I get up because I know you're gonna pick it up and take a bunch of selfies.
It was Graceland, right? That opened her phone and found a bunch of pictures of me?
Yeah, I think that was your most recent. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know whose phone it was. I just picked it up and started taking photos.
Yeah, you're notorious for that.
Yeah.
I have a whole album.
You don't hide it either because you just take pictures of yourself. Yeah.
Yeah.
The last time you did it on my phone, I opened it up and I was looking through some pictures, and then it was just pictures of you taking selfie and then you and Caleb.
Yeah, I can't take non-consensual pictures on somebody else's phone. It's got to be, the main attraction, the star, Caleb.
It's just wild that that's a feature on like every phone. You can open the camera without unlocking the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Like
quick access. I burn all your storage and I don't need your password.
Simple.
Yeah, it's simple, really. I was showing somebody last night the Galaxy S22 Ultra takes 4K video, and a 29-second clip is 300 megabytes. That's a lot of storage. So we're talking.
What if you stole my phone and did a 10-minute video, and I never know?
Yeah, say goodbye to 20 gigs. I could put a whole Call of Duty's game worth of storage on your phone in an 8K video. Don't tempt me.
Don't you fucking dare.
The latest Call of Duty game you can pre-install now with Xbox Game Pass, and it comes out to a whopping 309 gigabytes. How does that feel?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. How does that feel? You don't have storage? Well, fuck you, idiot. How dare you?
Never have storage ever again.
Well, if you own a Series S, I feasibly don't know how you have more than 3 games on that console. Because it's advertised for 512, and the system's going to take up about 100 gigs of that for, to run the system and future updates. So it just blocks 100 gigabytes. So you have a little over 400 to use. And now you got a game that's 3/4 of that by itself. Where's Fortnite
Gotta
gonna go?
love it. So can the Series S's not get like those storage card things, like those memory cards?
They can.
Oh, okay.
I just think if you're gonna buy a storage expansion, why are you buying a Series S?
That's fair.
I would just spend a little bit more money and you can get the Series X. That comes with
Hey,
half a
Cyrus,
terabyte more.
that reminds me of how I got my Series X.
Oh, how did that happen?
I waited.
Perfect. And you're better for it.
Yeah. But now I still need a fucking. I have my external 4 terabyte attached to it, but I need internal space to run games at its best potential.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta love it. So I have to look into that shit. And then if I'm gonna want Black Ops 6 installed in my Xbox, I need to fucking might as well get a storage card and just dedicate that only to Call of Duty, which is fucking crazy.
They showed off the sprinting in all 4 directions and shit, and that's how much storage is being used on your SSD. It's going all across in every direction, sprinting as fast as it can.
It's so much sprinting.
But that shit looked really cool though, being able to dolphin dive to the side.
Jumping backwards is like that's what caught my eye. I was like, oh, you can just be like grenade and jump back.
Mm-hmm. You can start at your feet like in Siege.
Sweet Max Payne shit going on.
Oh yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. I've also brought up how I think it's really cool now, but there's going to be a day in November where somebody just totally nukes me on a kill streak because they fucking dove around the corner with a shotgun, and I'm going to be so upset.
That's the future Cyrus.
Yeah, I'll be a changed man. It
We'll
won't be cool
cut to
anymore.
that footage when we get there.
Cut to the footage. Hold on, let me pull out a clip I got in 5 months.
Here it is.
Mm-hmm.
And then it'll eventually be there.
In 5 months, just update the video a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, perfect. There's just going to be a link in the description. It's just going to say update. Cyrus did it.
Here you go.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go. No, speaking of that showcase, I did get a good almost everything they announced on there. You guys want me to run them down real fast?
Do it.
All right. Well, Black Ops 6, everyone knows that one. That was coming out day one Game Pass on October 25th.
Day
5
one
months
on
from now.
Xbox.
Oh yeah. But the cool thing about that though is it's releasing at the same time for all consoles and PC.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Well, except for Switch. I don't think it's gonna come out for Switch. To be honest.
How many little cards would you need to put Call of Duty onto the Switch? Like 7?
Yeah, you need about 7 of them. I mean, Mortal Kombat 1 is on the Switch somehow.
Dude, I love seeing the comparisons of the fatalities of the better version, and I forget which guy it is, but like his fatality, he drops a bunch of grenades around him, and then the planet blows up. On the Switch version, he just drops a bunch of them. The screen goes black for like 5 seconds, and then there's an explosion, and it says fatality.
I think that's Sector, the yellow guy, right? Okay. Yellow
Yeah,
robot.
the robot guy, yeah.
Cyrax
Yeah.
or Sector?
Oh, I think it was Cyrax then.
I want to say Cyrax. He threw all the
It might be
grenades
him, yeah.
in 9.
Yeah, it's because he literally his fatality was he dropped a bunch of grenades, so it's probably him.
Mm-hmm.
And like those 10 grenades have enough power to blow up the whole fucking world.
I was
for
gonna
some
say
reason.
the Earth just.
It's like why
explodes.
were you waiting till your target was almost dead? If you were willing to blow up the world, just do it. Like,
Just do it.
Super villain type shit.
Next up we got Doom Dark Ages.
Oh,
That shit looked crazy. Oh yeah, Dark Ages. Looks like it's gonna be open world or something. I don't know, because you could like fly a dragon of some kind around. But who knows? Who knows? We won't know until next year. No like quarter or month release date. Just that sometime next year. Next up is State of Decay 3. Oh,
that one
Doom
looked
Dark
pretty
Ages
cool.
is gonna be day one Game Pass. Also, sorry. But yes, State of Decay 3 did look interesting. No announcement yet that I know of this recording, but it will be on Game Pass day one. So another cool little feature. Most of these are Game Pass day one.
A lot of them that they showed, yeah.
Next up, we have one called Dragon Age Veilguard. This one, no release date that I've seen yet, and is not day one Game Pass, but it does look pretty cool. It looks like a 4-player co-op Dragon Age game, like a top-down sort of thing. I don't know. It looked like that. I don't know if that's going to be the case or not. Next is they announced the Starfield, like fully released the trailer for the Starfield DLC, House for or Shattered Space. That's what it's called, and it deals with the House Rune faction because we won't see shit about them in the base game other than like the ships coming to the on the planets or something, or they randomly attacking you. You know. Along with that DLC, they did release that an update that same night when the Xbox showcase aired. For they added a new like quest line for like being a bounty hunter. They added the Creation Club on there and some other like quality of life updates, if I remember correctly. What I did hear is that they locked the mission, like the quest line, behind a $10 paywall, or the Creation Club. One of the other, I forgot which one it was, but one of the other is locked behind a $10 paywall. Next up, we have Fallout 76 news. It's getting its first map expansion that's already out. It released the day of the 14th, I think.
63.
Yeah, Vault 63 in good old Shenandoah, wherever that is, somewhere in West Virginia.
You know the country road song, Shenandoah River.
Yeah, but looks like they added some new power armor. They added new weapons, obviously new location. Maybe a whole new storyline down there too. Might be interesting.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
I just remembered something.
They also said that sometime early next year we'll be able to play as a ghoul as a playable character, which would be like the first time that'll be happening in a Fallout game. I think, right?
Nobody's
you could play as a ghoul.
Ever played as a ghoul. I wonder if it's like you have to start a new character to play as a ghoul, or if you turn the character into a ghoul. Yeah, but it would suck if you couldn't come back. Like, can you
just switch back.
Yeah, imagine the canon if you could just be a normal person and be a ghoul. It breaks the entire universe. I'm all for it.
Maybe it probably should be like a new character, like it's a new like race or something. Like it's because the MMOs, so they're trying to like make a race class or some bullshit.
Ah, finally, you're awake, Smooth Skin.
Smooth Skin. Next up is a game called Expedition 33. It's it's like action adventure game. Some lady that paints an age on a mountain overlooking a town, and then every year the age goes down, and everyone who is that age dies.
Yeah.
So and it's just you have to go and kill this painter lady. So it's coming out sometime next year, and it's going to be day one Game Pass. Next up is one of the games I saw that I'm pretty excited for. It looks pretty nice. It's called South of Midnight. It's like a fantasy post.
Is that the one? Oh, sorry, go ahead. Is it the one with the big crocodile?
Yeah. It's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like
big crocodile,
like mutated landscape, like survival, like adventure game. I don't know. It looks pretty cool. I just like the design of everything. It's like set in the bayou too, and everyone's got that drawl and everything.
Drawer.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's coming out to Game Pass day one sometime next year, so I'll definitely keep an eye out for that. It looks pretty cool. After that, we got Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater remake.
She's out there.
Heck yes.
No release date just of yet, but it looks beautiful, man. It looks so good.
What's the meme? Who's the protagonist in that game?
Naked Snake.
Baller. You got it.
I love that they named it that one.
Well,
it looks really cool.
He's called Naked Snake because he's going into this mission without anything, and he has to you have to get all your gear, all your weapons, all your food, everything.
Yeah, that's what intrigued me. You have to actually eat stuff too.
Mm-hmm. Why are you spoiling, Cyrus?
I've never played any of the Metal Gear games, but they've all been out for so long that if you spoiled something, I'd be like, oh, no.
I didn't mean to spoil a game that's going to be 25 years old soon. My bad. Yeah. By the way, Dom dies in Gears 3.
I'm just Cyrus, dude! Come on, man.
Dude, Captain Keyes and Miranda Keyes die in the Halo series.
No. Oh my god. Dude, Eric
Insert
Sparrow.
Mr. Boss tweaking right here.
Cyrus, don't you dare.
Eric Sparrow steals your Hawaii tape in Tony Hawk's Underground.
You fucking son of a bitch.
Yep. He says it's his footage.
Unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
We have to put a fucking spoiler warning on everything in this for that last past 3 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
You sick
Speaking
bastards.
of spoilers, you want to know how the beginning of Boys Season 4 starts? I'm not going to spoil this for you guys.
Recap.
Because, but anyways, The Boys Season 4 came out the first 3 episodes came out this Thursday, and they're going to be releasing new episodes every Thursday until I think it said July 18th will be the season finale. But I don't know if you guys have caught up with it. It is insane.
Okay.
It is.
I watched the first like 20 minutes. I haven't finished it.
Yeah, it's doesn't pull any punches.
Mm-mm.
I
A character.
need to catch up to it. I think I'm still in season 1, dude. I'm like on episode 2 or something. I don't know.
Bro, you have it's worth a watch, but when you watch it, you have to be prepared that you are about to see, like, it's the equivalent of being on the internet for the first time and seeing your first live leak video.
There's a lot of
every
gore.
episode.
There's a
Oh
lot
shit!
of gore.
Okay. All right. Perfect. I'm in.
I don't want to spoil it too much, but there's a character that climbs into another character because they turn small,
Yep.
and it's not like
Is that the penis thing?
yeah.
Yeah, he sneezed inside of him, and then that's what made him grow back big. And that's how season 3. That's the first like opening scene of season 3. I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ! All
Wild. It's awesome though. Like, it's gross, but you go, awesome. Oh, wow. Sends to mom.
That was awesome. Oh my god.
Spoiling it
Anyways.
without spoiling it for season 4 starting. Pink eye. It happens.
Okay.
Anyways,
Back to the presentation.
back to the presentation. Next up, after Metal Gear Solid, we have a new Sea of Thieves update, which makes you become like the villain arc. Like, you can be the villain now, bad guy for real, not like a Reaper.
Oh, like a pirate?
Yeah, like an actual pirate. Ooh.
Finally.
Oh, it looks cool. New new weapons. I don't know weapons. Sorry, new like customizations and stuff, and like a new world event that happens. Oh yeah, we haven't played that in a minute, but I'm fucking down to play that again. I'm always down to play
Sea of Thieves is always a great play.
Yeah, absolutely.
Forever and always.
Next we have.
Not to cut you
what's
off,
up?
Oscar, but Sea of Thieves actually launched on PlayStation late April, and it was the most downloaded game on PS5 in the month of May.
Hell yeah!
Did ridiculously well on PlayStation.
We should have played it that week because the seas would have been filled with.
Oh
noobs
my
not knowing how to
God.
fight.
Slap around a bunch of new
Everyone-
players.
The villains.
We're genius. Wait, what if they're still playing right now? You said May was what? 2 months ago?
Month and a half.
Month and a half?
Mhm.
I mean, that's still fresh. People are still playing it. It's a long grind for that game. You know what I mean?
That's true.
We just gotta hop back into it. I think I have it. You know what? Let me check real fast.
Flex on them with all our founder skins and
You
ships.
fucking know it.
Yeah. Stuff that they can't have because they didn't play the game in 2019. Bozos. Sorry, PlayStation.
Sorry, not sorry.
Mm-hmm.
You had Call of Duty this whole time, okay? Fuck you.
Now it's your turn to play with Sea of Thieves, and we're going to play with Call of Duty first. And then
It's a
Microsoft
trade.
goes, "Yeah, give me 300 gigabytes."
Fuck. I wonder if it's that big for PlayStation.
They double it for PlayStation. They say, "Oh, what are you talking about? It's the same on both platforms." Wink.
Oh, nudge, nudge.
It's available. What are you talking about?
Just play it, dummy.
I don't even know if you'd be able to download it on PlayStation at that point because they advertise those consoles at 825 gigabytes, and only 640 is usable out of the box because of the system updates. Like, if you had a 700 gig game, you couldn't put it on a PS5.
That's insane.
Welcome to the future, everyone.
Why can't we just? Why is it so big? What's really making it that big?
It's because it's honestly probably
Skins.
because they're putting it all in the Call of Duty launcher. So you have to that's probably their way of making you download all the Call of Duties
Think of
and
how many
have it all
skins
the
are
way
in
there.
Warzone.
What was it, Cyrus?
Oh, sorry. I was saying, think about how many skins are in Warzone because everybody has to have the textures to load that content onto the screen that they've been adding for the last 2 years.
That's true. But fuck, man. Like, what people can't I'm having a hard time finding the storage space for that and keeping all my other games. You know, am I really gonna sacrifice like 3 playable games just to go play one game for a week or two?
Yeah, you got to get better at it now. The Call of Duty is saying that you're not that efficient.
All right, cool. Sea of Thieves is updating. Anyways, after that Sea of Thieves update, we have a game called Flintlock: Siege of Dawn. It looks like a pirate action adventure thing. Looks alright. It's coming out in a couple of days, July 18th. Actually, it's gonna be on Game Pass day one. Looks alright. Next we have Age of Mythology, Retold, I think it was called. It's if you played Age of Empires or like any of those games, it's basically that, but like you're playing as one of like a Greek god or an Egyptian god or somewhere from like one of history's like icons essentially, right? And you can like summon special units like giants and fucking eagles and make volcanoes explode and earthquakes and shit. Looks dope.
Don't
It's
volcanoes
coming
just
out.
naturally explode?
Yeah, but you make them explode faster.
Okay, I triggered them.
Yeah, you, yes, exactly. That's coming out September 4th of this year. Not going to be on Game Pass. All right, well, I think it is. My bad. I think I wrote that down wrong. After that, we had Perfect Dark. It looks like I think it's a remake of the first Perfect Dark or something. It looks wild. It looks like Cyberpunk, but like on crack.
So Cyberpunk.
There's Cyberpunk X or something. I don't fucking know. It looks cool. Next is that has no announcement date or anything. They just announced Perfect Dark. I was like, okay, cool. I guess.
Fable soon.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's one of them. It just said Fable 2025, and I was like, okay, cool. What else? That's
They did
that's all
that
I
years
know.
ago too. They were just like, Fable, it's happening. Okay, when? Shut up.
Unbelievable. After Perfect Dark, we have the first Diablo 4 DLC, Vessel of Hatred, coming out.
Oh,
Or it's just kind of bring everybody back. That's coming out October 8th, 2024, this year. Not in Game Pass, but the game is. So go figure. We have is Fragpunk. That one looks pretty cool. It's a 5v5 hero shooter, but it looks like each team gets a set of 3 cards. They can like change the rules of the game or something. Like you can make tall grass grow all over the map, so you can like hide anywhere. Or that's one of the things that they show. They show a couple other ones that are really like. It was weird. It looked cool though, and I looked the style of it. It looked pretty nice, like all like the bright neon colors and shit.
shiny. I love shiny
Yeah,
things.
that one looked pretty cool.
I know Colton might like that one a lot. That fits Colton's style. Next up, we have one called Winter Burrow. It looks like it's like a top-down 2D like RPG of some kind. He plays a little mouse in like a snowy mountain or something. That's coming out next year, day one Game Pass. Then we have Mixtape. It's like an '80s coming of age movie, but video game format. It looks like really like
that
nostalgic.
was based off of the Life is Strange stuff, right? That game.
No, that's another game. That's
Oh,
that's
okay.
actually Life is Strange.
Okay, for sure. Because
This is
they reminded me of the two.
Yeah, they look similar. They're like '80s, like teenage
Yeah,
like
80s
movies essentially.
teenage flick. Yeah.
Yeah. But this one is like that's like its whole centric is that it's like a '80s movie that you're watching. Next up, we have Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. This one looks really cool. It's adding a bunch of new like game modes. You can be aerial firefighting. You can do search and rescue off the like as a
Yeah.
Coast Guard unit.
That
Like-
one has me hyped.
That looks so cool. I saw someone in like the live chat that said, "Wow, they made Flight Simulator into an actual game now."
Instead of just a flight simulator, there's stuff to
Yeah.
do. Because there were like missions and stuff where, like, I don't know if you guys have. I haven't seen it, but the new Top Gun movie, there's an experimental plane in that one that they fucking fly up into the atmosphere and it goes Mach 10, so you can
Whoa.
fly across the United States in about 15 minutes.
What
And
the
there's a
fuck?
mission where it has you do it. It's an experimental plane. It doesn't exist, or it was experimental plane in the movie. Like it was,
Right.
yeah. But they had stuff like that, and then bush missions where you'd have to you have to fly from here to something that looks like this. Like you take off from an airport, and your directions are move at direction 270 for 5 miles, and you'll see whatever, and then turn there. But they were fucking difficult to do. But now all that new shit looks like it'll be interesting to play because it's like, oh, there's a fire. Go drop some stuff.
Yeah, there's actually like objectives to do there rather than just flying from point A to point B. Like you can there's even like one for cargo dropping stuff off as a helicopter. Like there was one it was showing off like a cargo bob dropping off like an AC unit on top of a building. Like it looks really sweet. I might give that one a shot. Like it'd be like the first flight simulator I actually play. You know what I mean? And the cool thing also it is coming to Game Pass day one. which
That's
would be
what I'm
sweet.
waiting for.
Yeah.
Day one.
Can't wait to stream it.
Dude, if Call of Duty's 300 gigabytes, that the original version of that was like 120 something gigabytes. So this new one's probably gonna be way up there.
Yeah, like 250 or something.
Yeah,
Close
throw
to
it in
Less
the
than
300.
Call of
Xbox.
Duty though, if I had to guess.
Well, yeah, less than Call of Duty for sure. It'll look even better than the Call of Duty, I guarantee.
Oh, it'll look amazing, yeah, especially on computer.
hmm Next, we have Elder Scrolls Online, new DLC, Gold Road. It seems like it just adds. It's making all the DLCs free for a limited time on June 18th. So you can just play with your friends, level up fast, get a bunch of money. Like it's just like a big community event for everyone to come and like enjoy. From the looks of it.
And like for people that have never played it before to just be able to do everything.
Yeah, exactly. You know, to give it like an actual free trial of it. You know what I mean? Which is cool
Yeah.
to get people like to think about it. You know.
Yeah,
That's
76 hasn't been a game that has many like free to play weekends or whatever. Like games typically do when they're popular.
no, I can't think of one. The last one if they ever had one. I know like the one that really comes to head is Siege, like or like sometimes Call of Duty.
Siege
Like
has
those
a
ones are,
weekend right
Battlefield
now.
has them too.
there's a free weekend right now.
Yeah,
That's hilarious.
as we speak. So we got that going.
Yeah, no, we're not playing Siege. No.
Oh, it's free. Come on.
I've been seeing a lot of commercials for it, and I'd be like, "Oh damn, I remember that." And then I have flashbacks, and I'm like, "I do not want to relive that."
I don't want
Like,
anyways, like I was saying,
yeah. What's the next game, Oscar?
The next one is the new Life is Strange game.
Yes.
I'm gonna be honest, I kind of tuned out on that one because I didn't really like Life is Strange like that. But it's
The
coming out
only
next year.
time. Sorry.
That's it. What were you saying?
Oh, the only time that I saw it was when Sierra and I were roommates, and she was like, "Can I install this game on your Xbox?" And I was like, "Yeah, fucking go for it." And she was playing it a little bit. I get home from work some days, and she was just like hella into it and playing. And I was like, "What the hell's going on?" And she was like, "I don't know." And it's like, "All right." I just watched it for like a half an hour until she was done playing. I was like, "Okay, cool." And I loaded up Minecraft or some shit.
Like you're still loading up Minecraft, Brandon?
Dude, currently Minecraft is on. Minecraft just got a new update. We can talk about that in a little bit.
4 new achievements.
1.21 is out. Yeah.
Yay, more achievements.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Wait, did that come out when we were playing or like just now?
No, it came out within like the last 48 hours.
Oh shit! No kidding. Okay.
Like just recently. Like as of the time of this recording, it just came out. Yeah.
New enough.
Oh sweet. Okay. Yeah,
last time you were in the lobby, it wasn't out, but it is
okay. All right, I'll down to check that out. Let's see what they got. Next up, after Life is Strange, we have one I'm really hyped for, and I can't wait for the Indiana Jones game. It's coming out.
That one looks so good.
I know.
That one's in the day one Game Pass too, right?
Yeah, that's a day one Game Pass.
Yeah, I'm so excited for that one.
Year. Oh my God.
Have either of you guys ever played an Indiana Jones game?
Lego Indiana Jones.
Yeah. Lego.
Besides Lego?
No.
Because there was one for the Wii. I fucking forget what it was called, but it was like a third person Indiana Jones game where you had to like go through and solve puzzles and stuff. And it was pretty fucking cool. It was like he was looking for a jade necklace or something made of jade, and like that was the artifact of the movie, you know?
Yeah.
But it was a fucking fun game. I'll have to look up what it was called, but I've never played an Indiana Jones game since this new one that's going to be coming out, and I'm fucking hyped.
Did you swing the?
So good.
Speaking
man.
of that, I haven't seen it yet, but the new Indiana Jones movie is on Disney, and I've been meaning to watch that just because it's fucking indie. I'm gonna enjoy
Give
it.
it a shot.
I don't care if it's cheesy or not.
That's Dial of Destiny, right? Or something like that.
The Dial of Destiny, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was actually watching Raiders of the Lost Ark like not even 30 minutes ago.
Goated.
Yeah, no kidding. My favorite one's Temple of Doom, though. I love Temple of Doom.
I'd have to agree with you. Temple of Doom is fucking. I remember more of that than anything. Fucking Kalima. Om Nam Shivaya. Om Nam Shivaya. Get out of my head. Get out of my head.
Leave me alone. Oh my
Do they
god.
even know what Jorkin mean?
What?
They were jorking men left and
They
right
meant
in that
jorking.
movie. What are you talking about?
Yeah, okay.
Next up, we have a cool game that I'm gonna enjoy. It's called Mecha Break. It looks like a free for all like mecha brawler, third person brawler. It looks sweet. It is not coming to Game Pass, unfortunately, so I have to buy that if I want that.
Y'all are buying games.
Next, I know no. Matter of fact, Cyrus, I do not like buying games.
Thank you, Game Pass.
um, next up we have one called Wu Chang Fallen Feathers. It looks like it's like a samurai, like a ninja RPG of some kind. It's coming out in 2025. It's next year. It is next year. Wow.
Wait, what?
One I'm sure you guys have heard. It's another Obsidian IP. It's called Avowed.
I'm so ready for this game.
Yeah, that's coming out this year, and it's going to be day one Game Pass as well.
Hell yeah.
I don't know, no time, no like release date yet, but it's probably going to be like in this fall or something.
Obsidian has a chance to completely leapfrog Bethesda with this game. Honestly.
Yeah, it looks insane.
What was that one? Like, what was the premise of it?
It's
Because
like
the name sounds familiar, but there were so many games. I started zoning out like halfway through it.
it's like a super like medieval like magic sci-fi thing. It like RPG adventure. Think of like
yeah.
but think of like like I don't know. It's like its own thing, but it looks great. You know what I mean?
It's like they're making their own Elder Scrolls type series.
There you go.
Oh,
There you
speaking of Elder Scrolls, just to pause the fucking this little thing for a moment.
Yeah.
It has been 6 years since we got the Elder Scrolls 6 teaser.
Correct.
Yep.
And that's just painful to me.
Very. Imagine
Still waiting.
Fallout 5.
They're gonna release the Fallout 5 teaser, and then 5 years later, nothing.
Nothing.
Fallout 77. Yeah, let's go.
It makes sense. And another thing was fucking Silk Song. That's been we know no announcement or anything about that as well, and everyone's fucking crying about that shit.
Do not talk to Jay about that. He's still very upset. Jay loves Hollow Knight.
Yeah, and I know. I heard it's a fantastic game. I tried a little bit of it myself, and it's like a Metroidvania game, you know.
There's
It's
a Twitter
great.
page that gets updated every day of has Silk Song gotten a release date, and every day it's just been a tweet that says no. Jay, whatever. No. It's not coming out. At this rate, it's not.
We'll see. Hopefully, man. Well, we're also waiting on that one Beyond Good and Evil game, right? Didn't they announce like a second version of that or something?
I think it passed Duke Nukem Forever as the longest in development game ever.
Holy shit!
Because they announced it back in like 2008.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it is 2024 and there's still no sight of this game, but they're working on it. Be assured.
I swears.
Yeah, the initial trailer was 2008.
Oh my god, that's insane. But at least we got Duke Nukem Forever, you know? Like fuck, dude.
I wish we didn't. Oh, fuck, dude. I told you I replayed that last year, right?
No, did you?
Yeah, I wanted to get all the achievements because I owned it, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'll give it a shot." It is actually terrible. It really is.
Oh boy, can't you like throw a piece of poop at one point, right?
Mm-hmm. Just pick it up out of the toilet.
kick gum and chew ass, and I'm all out of ass. Dun.
Hey,
Oh my
minor.
god. Oh, wait a minute. Well, we have next on the game announcements. We're almost done here. We have one called Atomfall. It looks like a survival open world RPG of some kind, set in like a nuclear mutated world, but like looks jolly. You know what I mean? I don't
Like
know.
a rancher.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
a little bit like a rancher actually. Yeah. After that, they gave us the release date for Assassin's Creed Shadows, which will be November 15th. But that's gonna Ubisoft title. That's not gonna be on Game Pass, unfortunately.
Boo.
Unless you have Ubisoft, whatever. That
Yeah,
extra
Ubisoft
stuff.
Ubisoft Plus,
Plus or
throw
some
away
shit.
everything you own. I'm sorry. Pick a different
Yeah.
hobby.
Unsubscribe from that and go back to Game Pass.
Oh boy, I can play Far Cry 6 over and over again with Ubisoft Plus. Can I pick a bone with Ubisoft real quick?
Yeah, go
on,
for it.
on a tangent.
Pop off.
So
Pop off.
so Rocksmith Plus just launched on PlayStation, but not on Xbox yet. and they delisted Rocksmith 2014 off of the Steam, Xbox, and PlayStation storefronts. The only way you can get the game is on a disc copy, and they're slowly removing the DLC. So if like the DLC came out 10 years ago to the day, it's getting removed from the store. So eventually,
Jesus.
the
What if you
storefront is
already
gonna be
own
done.
it?
You're fine. You already own it. You can
Okay.
re-download it.
I was about to say I haven't played that game in so long, but I hopped on it.
So imagine songs that came out in like 2012, 2013 when the first Rocksmith was out. They got ported over to Rocksmith 2014. They work in that game, but they're getting delisted from the store because their license is over 10 years old, which understandable. But the only new way to experience Rocksmith into the future is Rocksmith Plus. I looked it up, Brandon. How much do you think it is to get a 1-year subscription to Rocksmith Plus? Because it's free to play. You can't buy a tangible copy of the game to play over and over again.
Too much.
$140 a year.
What?
Oh my god.
No,
But
I'm sorry.
Is that the whole catalog though?
So once you pay for the subscription, you don't have to buy songs in game. You have access to the entire Rocksmith Plus catalog. But there's no tiers to this pass or to the subscription that you get. You have to pay the flat rate. Or you can pay it on a month-to-month basis. It's also $20 a month, straight up.
Wow.
So I think it'd be worth it if you wanted to try it out for a little bit, just to pay the $20, play it, and then delete it and never play it again like I did. I tried it last year, and it feels like they did not care that much about the game. I don't know, because Rocksmith 2014 has this crazy big library, and I remember downloading it, and I was like, dude, I don't care about 90% of the songs that are in this game. I just don't give a shit. I don't want to play any of these. They're adding more and more over time, but at what point do we have to get, or how far into time do we have to go before we get a catalog that's worth playing? At least to me.
Yeah, because like you're only gonna play like genres that you enjoy. You're not gonna play every type of genre of guitar music out there.
Also, $140 a year. I don't think I've spent $140 on DLC in Rocksmith 2014, and I've had that game for almost 8 years now. And I bought a shitload of songs.
Yeah, they're just going backwards now, man. They're just going backwards.
Fucking Ubisoft. Put that on Ubisoft Plus, and I still won't play it.
Dude, if they do, they'll probably raise the price of Ubisoft Plus if they do put that on there.
$23 a month now.
Yeah,
it's the same price as Game Pass. That's what makes it so stupid. It is not Game Pass level of worth it. Unless you wanted to
variety.
Unless you had like a month to sit down and just nonstop play the Assassin's Creed games because it gives you all the DLC, you could probably just slam through those for a super discount. But Origins is always on sale. Odyssey is always on sale. Valhalla is on Game Pass now, so just get fucking Game Pass.
Just get fucking Game Pass. It's all coming together.
It's all revolving back to just get fucking Game Pass.
Yeah.
Rant over.
Shout out to that rant. But speaking of the Game Pass, funny enough, we have another one after Assassin's Creed Shadows. We have Stalker 2, which looks pretty freaking cool. It's coming out September 5th of this year. Also, day one Game Pass.
Let's go.
It looks pretty sweet. It's Brendan, do you know about this one? I think you might enjoy it.
Stalker?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen the things of the new one coming out, yeah.
Yeah, it looks sweet. I want to try it.
I've never played a Stalker game.
Me either. I remember seeing like advertisements in like old 360 cases that I had, but I never played like the first one. But last but certainly not least, we have the next edition in the Gears of War anthology, which is Gears of War ED.
That's what's up.
Yeah, baby. It looks
so much hype.
It looks fucking insane.
That whole trailer. That trailer gave me the chills of when I was like, I'm gonna buy a Gears of War game for the first time, and I watched the Gears of War 1 trailer with that Mad World one. Same kind of chills going up my spine. They better fucking deliver.
Bro, it's gonna be insane.
In the lore of the game, 3/4 of the people's population were dead that day. And they survived it.
No, let me look it up. That sounds outrageous.
It was more than half of the population.
It was a metric fuckload at least.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was more than half.
Wikipedia, this will help.
Yes, Wikipedia.
This is the official way to get information on the internet. Wiki. Let me comb through it real quick.
Because like in all the other games, there's no cities. There's only villages of like 10 people. Maybe 30 if it's a big one, like in Gears 4.
Mhm.
Okay.
You know, like
So, Emergence Day, otherwise known as E-Day, was a swift, full-scale, coordinated, and unprecedented planet-wide assault on the surface of Sera initiated by the subterranean race of the Locust Horde.
fucking grubs.
6 weeks after the Pendulum Wars, nearly every major city on the surface of Sera was attacked by the underground forces from the Hollow, using both bioengineered weapons and stolen human technology. All breaches were along the ground line known as emergence holes, in what was a campaign of rapid dominance and a textbook military invasion. There were massive casualties reported everywhere the Locust arrived. Over a quarter of the total human population was killed within the first 26 hours, and millions reported missing.
Oh, okay.
So,
Over a quarter.
25,
Okay.
26%.
Well, still, if you think about like if you put today's numbers, there's 8 billion people. 2 billion people died in 24 hours. Like
that's a lot.
Nuts.
that's shocking. Yeah.
That is an insane number of people, and with millions missing, that means that they're probably presumed dead as well.
people
So
people
number
that fell
jumps.
into the holes, people that were eaten,
Mhm.
you know, because the locust did that. There were a lot of variables of how people could have died or missing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says. Oh, there's a box on the side, and it says 25% of human population. It says billions of civilians and personnel in the first 26 hours, and 8 billion Garazni.
8 billion
What a
Garazni?
It's the UIR people. Garen
Okay.
Paddock is Garazni. Yeah.
Okay. Like the Russians of that world.
Yeah, sure. Garazni. Did you put a label on him?
Yeah. What about
Okay, that's cool.
it?
I like labels. It helps me remember.
Yeah. But
But still, yeah, but a quarter is still an insane amount of people.
in 24 hours. Nuts. Like it's just going to be constant chaos. It's going to be all this, everyone's going to be dying around you 24/7.
The characters that we see from like games before, all the original games, we're gonna see them and go, okay, at least they live. But anyone that's new is like, they're probably not gonna make it.
Like Kim, if we see Kim, he's going to be, oh yeah, he's fine. He's fine.
He'll make it until the first game. Yeah. It'd be cool to see Kim again though.
Which Carmen are we getting? Gotta be
Ooh,
Carmen.
We were talking about this the other day because there was Anthony. So in the
Grandpa
first
Carmen?
one, maybe the Carmine's father, because all the later Gears ones, it's like it's years after Emergence Day, and that's like the kids growing up. Maybe the Carmine in this one is their father, and he probably had met the same fucking fate. Johnny Carmine, we'll call him that.
John Carmine.
John Carmine. John Gears of War.
John
Gears of War Carmine.
Remember when John Gears of War looked at Dom when he was flying into that tanker in Gears of War 3 and he fucking died and he went, Dom! And Dom looked back at him and went, John Gears of War, I'll miss you.
You were always my favorite, John Gears of War. And right when he said he fucking blew up. You couldn't get Carmine.
I hated in the 5th game how they renamed him to John Gears. Never made sense.
But they went back to John Gears of War.
Mm-hmm. Now he's John Gears of War E-Day.
Yeah, they knew that what they were doing was wrong, and they had to fix it.
That's the whole plot of Gears of War E-Day. It's Marcus trying to find his dad. And then when he finally finds the tape, it's like, your actual name is John Gears of War. Phoenix.
Dude, we should do a Let's Play series of us going through all of them when E-Day comes out.
Absolutely.
Well, we'd have to...
order.
It'd only be 2 people, or people taking turns for the first 2 games. And then from Gears 3 on, we'd be able to do 4-player.
Mm-hmm.
3 in Judgment Day, we could do 4. But 4 is back to 2 players, and then 5 goes to 3. Fucking split the difference, I guess.
Yeah, that's right.
But still, even if it's just 2 people playing it and then everyone else talking.
Yeah, that'll work.
I'd be down to do that.
Do an Oni Plays type video where we just not talk about Gears of War the whole time.
You just play that's how we should do the podcast, is just play a game while we're podcasting. Not talk about the game.
Stupid audio people. I say that, but we have a very dedicated Spotify base.
Do we really?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, you audio Spotify listeners, yeah. But just to refresh my memory,
I get lost in the YouTube numbers, but we get a lot of Spotify listeners.
Shout out to Spotify listeners. How y'all doing?
What about our Audible? Is anyone listening to us on Audible?
Doubt it. Who uses Audible for podcast? Let's be real.
Cyrus.
I use Amazon Music. Okay, it's different. It pulls all the podcasts from Audible. All right.
Fair, fair. Yeah, that's all the games pretty much they got announced during this Xbox showcase.
Mm-hmm. They did Ubisoft
pretty
Forward
sweet
the
lineup.
next day.
What was that?
They did a Ubisoft Forward the next day. You know,
Oh, that's
Ubisoft.
right.
Yeah, it was weird. They didn't really.
How so?
I mean, they announced a couple new things, showed off some Assassin's Creed stuff. X Defiant Season 1, they showed off some weapons they're adding to the game.
I saw the capture the flag, which looks so much fun.
Oh, yeah. My favorite announcement, though, was Prince of Persia, the latest one that just came out this last year. Free DLC that was available after the show. So that's pretty cool.
Nice.
I guess it's selling very well, and it's doing very well for Ubisoft, so I hope that Prince of Persia has a resurgence.
That'd be cool.
Me too, man.
And they announced it in September of 2020, and there still hasn't been any word of what's happening with it. They finally talked about the Sands of Time remake, and it's coming in 2026. They're building the game again from the ground up.
Ooh.
I just hate that we have to wait 6 years for a remake of a game that should have came out 6 years ago, I think.
Maybe they just weren't happy with it. That's the only way I can think about it, you know?
If maybe they're looking at what Capcom did with Resident Evil, and they're probably thinking they could really make Sands of Time a much, much better game that holds up very well.
Mm-hmm.
Because going back and playing the old Resident Evil 4 compared to the new one is a very different experience.
Oh, yeah.
You realize how blessed we are with our modern control schemes.
Yes. Yes.
Because in the OG Resident Evil 4, you had to really think about how you were going to kill people because you couldn't just fucking hip fire. You had to completely stop and aim your laser at wherever you were shooting.
That's what made me never be able to play the fucking when Resident Evil 1 had that remake and it came out of Game Pass. Mm-hmm. I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'll try it. With the first enemy that showed up, I was like, easy peasy, and I didn't know where to fucking aim because where it looked like it was aiming on the enemy, I was shooting over his fucking shoulder, and I was like, what? I don't know what to do here.
Back when you had to be actually good at games, it's bullshit. I want my yellow paint.
I want my yellow paint.
Show me where to go.
I want my focus button.
How am I supposed to know where to climb?
Show me.
Show me the path. But no, Prince of Persia Sands of Time remake. I can't wait. I can't fucking wait.
It's gonna look beautiful. Can you imagine it? It's Series X, Cyrus. Imagine it.
Oh, it's gonna be so good. You know what game wasn't at any of the showcases over the weekend, and they just like put out a trailer and said, "Oh, it's coming out September 25th of this year."
What's that?
Lollipop Chainsaw Repop.
You're lying. You're fucking lying.
I'm not joking. September.
No way, dude.
Is it getting past day one?
Shut up.
I don't think so, but it is coming to Series X.
Oh my god, I'm getting it. I'm fucking getting it. Oh my fucking god, that's insane.
September 25th.
That's insane. That's like one of the first games I bought for myself on 360. That's fucking crazy.
Yep. Brandon, have you played Lollipop Chainsaw?
No, but I know what it is.
It's a terrific video game.
I understand Oscar's excitement.
It's a great game.
You know the God of War mechanic where you put the head on your belt and he talks to you the whole game?
Yeah, it's her boyfriend, right? Yeah.
They did it first, yep.
They were the trailblazers.
Like all like fucking like what the game looks like aside, it's a really fun game. It's so much fun.
I remember when it was popular, like when I first got my fucking 360 for the first time. Almost everyone that I met online was playing it. I was like, damn, if I tried to buy that, my mom would be like, nah, I'm taking your Xbox away, dude.
No, it's so much fun, dude. I love it. I remember just like replaying it nonstop and like just getting all the upgrades and getting all like the chainsaw attachments and power ups and shit.
Did you put the stendo on the chainsaw in that game?
Bro, I put the bipod on the chainsaw. No, when is that coming out though? You said September 25th?
25th, yeah, it's very soon. Right around the corner.
Sick. I haven't heard anything about that. That's crazy.
Shadow drop.
Yeah, they skipped all the showcases and they were like, okay, here's a trailer. Just on a fucking Tuesday or whatever.
It's a good marketing strategy for games that were popular like way back when. Don't say anything about it and then just fucking release it, you know?
Fair.
Because people are going to be like, what? They have less time to fucking dig into what's bad about it. Just a game that drops.
Mm.
judge it after it's out instead of people judging it before it's even released.
Oh, is it a
But
remake?
it has to be a good game though, like, you know, completely built with no bugs.
And ready to go like day one, you know?
Yeah. And that's every game's like, yeah, pre-install it, and then it comes out, and then like guarantee you Call of Duty fucking Black Ops 6, it says 300 whatever now. The day it comes out, you're probably gonna have another 30 to 50 gigabyte update when the game comes out.
I can't wait. So
Woohoo.
excited to lose half of the storage on my console.
I don't even have that much space. I'm like,
I can't.
I'll just stream it. If it's on Game Pass and it's streamable, I'll just stream it.
I think it's outrageous it's going to be on Xbox One, PS4. I really felt like they were going to skip it, but no. Look, if Fortnite can still run on an Xbox One, PS4, so demanding.
Yes.
Yeah, so can Call of Duty.
It's Treyarch making this one, yeah?
Yep.
I was really hoping that Treyarch was going to make it its own independent game, but since it's going to be on the fucking Call of Duty launcher.
They probably don't have the power to make that decision.
Where I bought Modern Warfare 2, whenever that came out recently, David was like, I'm going to get this one. I was like, and then they said, it's going to be a completely different game. It's a completely different, no. it's on the same Call of Duty launcher. It's the same game, but an expansion of it.
Oh yeah, Squid Launcher.
Oh yeah, Squid Launcher.
Just fucking make the game separate. Warzone is cool. Why not just, release Warzone as a free-to-play game and keep Call of Duty to the fucking side as a Call of Duty? Multiplayer zombies,
instead of bundling it all in one fucking package.
Everything in Call of Duty recently revolved around fucking Warzone. Like in the Black Ops 6 thing, she was like, am I allowed to talk about Warzone? And they were like, no. And it's like, okay, cool. Well, Warzone's going to be in Black Ops now. Fucking do. I don't give a shit about Warzone anymore.
If I don't play Battle Royale, I'm going to Fortnite because
I was about to say Fortnite is the goat of Battle Royales. If you want to play a Battle Royale nowadays, just play Fortnite.
It's just fun. It's so much fun. I play every other Battle Royale and I'm just pissed off the whole time.
Yep.
Y'all were not around when the Fallout 76 Battle Royale was around. It was fucking awful. It is easily the worst one I've ever played.
Well, it was like Firestorm or something like that. Or is that
Nuclear
the Battlefield
Winter.
5?
That was Battlefield Firestorm was Battlefield 5. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
I never played that one.
Me neither. I don't even know if it was good.
The thing that sold me off of it immediately was the trailer when it was like everything. It looked kind of cool, just finding your vehicles, finding your weapons, and at the very end of the trailer, you can find a helicopter in a World War II game, and I was like, "Fuck you." No, that just ruins it for me.
Look, a VTOL.
Imagine running through a trench with 3 rounds left in your M1 Garand, and then some fucking coyote jackass with a stick of dynamite flying a Da Vinci fucking helicopter just throws a grenade at you.
Da Vinci helicopter.
That's literally what it was. It was made of fucking like plywood and a fucking lawnmower engine, but that was the helicopter that they advertised.
Gotta love it. They don't have that game mode anymore, though, right, Cyrus? That Nuclear Winter one?
Oh, no. They got rid of it like 3 years ago. It was before we got back into it.
Oh, okay.
Like, right around when we started the podcast, remember we all started playing 76 again?
Mm-hmm.
I think that year was when they removed it because there was no point. It sucked. It didn't work. It lagged like crazy.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember like the launch was kind of rocky.
Oh, it never got better. Trust me.
It never got better.
It never got better. The only good thing that came from it was there was an achievement to kill 30 or 50 other players online. Well, nobody ever kills each other in Fallout 76. Everybody's so passive. That was the best way to do it because you could just go and kill people online because you didn't have to both initiate combat to be able to kill somebody.
Right, you just did it. You just shot someone.
I'd shoot them. Get lucky to find a good weapon and just rocket launch 2 people at once.
I killed him.
And then those 2 people never played 76 again because they were like, what the fuck? I just been a camp.
But
he's taking my shit now.
It was a good way to level up too because it would level up your character if you won a considerable amount.
Nice.
So like there was a good purpose to playing it. The problem is you have to play it. The gameplay is awful.
Yeah, that bat's kind of wonky.
Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, you get $200 every time you smash your hand with a hammer and you keep doing it and you're like, oh, this is cool.
Mhm.
But why am I smashing my hand with a hammer? Oh,
Money.
I can just go to work.
Another game that I just remembered that I didn't see much of. It's coming soon. Is Warhammer Space Marine 2. That's coming out September 9th, and I'm excited for that. I don't know if you guys have seen gameplay of that one yet.
I don't think so. No.
No, it's set in the Warhammer universe. He plays a space marine, and it picks up in the first game. You're fighting like the insectoid race, the Tyranids. It looks fucking awesome. It's like a third person the third person shooter, and it's fucking sweet. Like you get the weapon they mainly use is called a bolter, and Brendan, the round that they put into the magazine is the size of a Red Bull can, and it explodes on impact. The magazine is a microwave that you're putting into the fucking gun.
As it should be.
Yeah, it's so fucking brutal, and it looks so goddamn awesome. And it's gonna be like 3-player or 4-player co-op. It looks so fucking sweet.
That's
You
why.
gotta check it out. You gotta check it out if you haven't already. It's fuck.
Did I tell you what grinded my gears this week?
Gears.
Yeah. Well, besides that, something else.
Oh, what's that? What's that?
I don't know if you remember, Wu-Tang put out an album in 2015. They made one copy of the album. They put it in a box and they sold it for like $8 million or something like that.
Like that pharmacy dude, right?
Yeah. Once Upon a Time in Shaolin was sold to Pharma Bro Martin Shkreli. And when he was arrested and thrown into prison, the government seized all of his assets. Well, I forget. The story is so long and convoluted that I forgot how it ended up in a private company's hands, but somebody else owns the record now. So what they've decided to do is they said, we have big news. Tune in tomorrow to see how you'll be able to listen to Once Upon a Time in Shaolin. Because this album was slated for release on October 8th, 2103. So in another 78 years. Yeah. That's when it will be released to the public. But that's why it was such a big deal that Pharma Bro brought it for so much money, was because he's like, I have the album. He's like, I've listened to it. It's amazing. I love it.
That's
No
fucking
one could
ridiculous.
listen to it until we're all dead.
Yep. So last week they put out a statement. They said, look, for a $1 down deposit, you will be able to listen to this album. How do you think they sold it? What do you think they sold it as? What do I have beef with? Yep.
An NFT.
NFT. They are selling the album as an NFT. The way that it is working is that a $1 purchase moves the release date forward 88 seconds.
You're fucking lying, dude.
Everybody that purchased the NFT gets a 5-minute sample of the album. Just a 5-minute sample.
Imagine someone did that and they spend that money, and then the fucking whatever they get is just the closing of a song that's just wah, 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 and just slowly fading to black. And it's
Just
like,
an interlude.
okay, cool. Yeah.
I'd go insane.
Yeah, put $1 down deposit, pushes the album forward 88 seconds. The amount of money that the community needs to come up with combined is $28 million to get it released right now.
Oh my god. Jesus.
Because I guess they worked out an arrangement with the estate of Wu-Tang to be able to push it forward 88 seconds every time somebody pays them $1. They said they will also be doing a show in Tasmania. This is the wildest part of the story. They're going to get a listening party. So you show up to the event and you're going to get a 30-minute mix of the songs on the album played on a personalized PlayStation 1.
One way to do it.
In case you didn't know, the PlayStation 1 was the most advanced CD player that came out at the time because of the way that it shot audio out of the console, and it still is one of the best ways to play hi-fi audio out of a CD player is with a PS1. Not even joking. But I want to see what this personalized Wu-Tang PlayStation 1 is, because there's like no pictures. They just drop that in the article and say, figure it out.
Figure it out.
Yeah. Is it just a big Wu-Tang W on the top of it? Do they like put the PS1 in another box and it's like side-loaded now?
Whoa.
Wu-Tang is for the kids. And
that's insane. $28 million though, just to get it close enough to us?
Yep. And Martin Shkreli, the farmer bro, got in trouble last week. He's being sued by Wu-Tang because
Uh-oh.
he jumped onto Twitter and did a live stream unexpectedly. He didn't announce that he was doing it, and he just started playing the album live on stream.
Oh shit!
Which basically shows that he illegally copied the album somewhere else, which he wasn't supposed to be doing, and then decided to stream it out for the world. So he probably breached a bunch of contracts that he wasn't supposed to break. Kind of care about him.
In prison.
Yeah. Well, he's out of prison now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
He didn't go away for that long. He did a white collar crime.
Fucking loser.
Yeah. Just wild. I really just want to listen to this Wu-Tang album. I know
I just want some more Wu-Tang, man.
Yeah. How are you going to record a whole ass album and then just be like, all right, y'all can't hear it. See y'all in 2103. I don't get it.
He probably bought a position in the vault.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah.
Buyers. they're vault buyers. Oh, I do have another piece of gaming news that I forgot to mention here.
Go for it.
So we all know our universal love for multiverses, right? Such a great game, right?
When it works, yeah.
I haven't played it once, but it was fun.
And here's a situation where it didn't work. There was a tournament going on. I don't remember exactly where it was being held, but in the quarterfinals of this tournament, one player was playing as Iron Giant, and unexpectedly, they're in the middle of a set, the game erased Iron Giant character.
What?
The game would no longer, you couldn't select him because he was gone from the game. In the middle of them playing it.
Like a professional tournament, right?
Yes.
Wow.
Like it was like some tournament that was like, it was all, the money was on the line. Like it was somewhere, I don't know, it was in the US. I forgot where it was though. But it was in the middle of a set.
That's insane.
Yeah. It's a fucking fully released game that did better in the beta years ago than it does when it's out. It was just fucking insane.
That beta worked flawlessly.
It was probably some intern that just worked at the studio being like, oh yeah, they said that I have to update this, put the update at this specific time. But he was looking at his watch being like, damn, I can go home right now. No one else is here. And he just pushed that and clocked out. And then that update got applied to everyone else. And it was like, Iron Giant, no longer available.
Damn, I could just go home right now.
I looked up the article. What they did is they put out an update that disabled Iron Giant because he's broken at the moment. So they disabled his character, and because they were in the middle of a tournament, the game updated and removed Iron Giant.
It was literally that intern that had to stay there late that night, and he was like, "They wanted me to wait till 2 a.m. and it's 12:45. No, I'm doing this and clocking out. Who's gonna stop me?"
It does say he went on to win the tournament, anyways.
Oh, okay.
So he is just cracked at the game.
That's fucking wild. Like it's in the middle of playing. You're like,
as long as the people that were playing it were able to be like, "Oh man, that sucks," and they did what they had to do, good on them. Yeah. Instead of being like, "No, we have to reschedule. This is bullshit." They did what they were professionals about it.
If your opponent switches mains mid-tournament and still wins, that guy deserved to win. He's clearly the best person in that tournament because you prep so long with one fighter, one character.
You had to have a backup, right?
Mm.
Yeah, he probably still wrecked their shit with his backup.
The dude that won was probably sitting there sweating like, God damn, I haven't played this guy in 3 months. But then he still fucking plays it flawlessly.
Oh, yeah. That's the only way to do it. Fucking hell. That's hilarious, though.
Yeah, that's multiverses in a nutshell. It's fucking ridiculous, man.
Game of good decisions.
And it's like, I like it because it has a couple of Steven Universe characters in it, but like, fuck. It's like... has so much problems right now. It's like I can barely play it.
Mm-hmm.
I hardly understood what was happening when we were playing it the other day.
I
only had 4 characters. I could play Bugs Bunny and like 3 other people, so I just played Bugs Bunny the whole time.
Bugs Bunny.
I had 4 fucking options of characters to choose from, and I was like, cool.
Shout out to Bugs Bunny.
He's a Marine.
He is a Marine.
During World War II, they made Bugs Bunny an honorary Marine.
That's insane.
And he's a sergeant, too. I think.
What the
in the
fuck?
Marine Corps. Yeah, I think Bugs Bunny was their sergeant in the Marine. Like, you know how Mickey Mouse and whatever, like there's like pretend mascots
Pretend.
during World. Sorry, like not. I say pretend being like you're on the war front and you're like MICKEY. Mickey Mouse ain't fucking there. There's no fucking Sergeant Mickey Mouse killing
What?
Nazis beside you. But back home, there's cartoons of him doing it.
Aw.
I thought Mickey was on the front lines, man.
Oh, he was. You know, people had enough shell shock.
Me.
Fuck.
Oh, but the game that I was telling you guys about during the not break that we didn't have.
huh?
Just recently released on Game Pass. Me and Colton played it last night or the night before. It's called Isonzo, and it's free on Game Pass. It is a World War One game. Very
was it
kind
called?
of Isonzo, Isonzo, I think. Isonzo. It takes place in the Italian front of World War One.
Ooh.
And
Mussolini?
yeah, it's very Battlefield-esque, but also has kind of like the hell let loose element of it with all the
Okay.
different classes and stuff, and what you're able to put down with defenses and shit, and being able to call in, aerial strikes and whatnot.
Dope.
But
Okay.
but the objective wise is like kind of, at least the game mode that I've played is Battlefield-esque. You have to capture one spot and you have to destroy another spot. So it kind of has that
Okay.
balance of the two different things there. But if you're starting off as a rifleman, everything is, if you shoot them, it's a one-shot kill basically. Like it's like hell let loose. If you get shot,
Right.
you start bleeding and you have to bandage yourself and shit. But me and Colton played it for a few hours the other night, and it's fucking fun as fuck.
Is it like a multiplayer? It's like other people are playing around you at the same time, or is it like a single
Yeah.
player?
You can play it offline and it'll still level up your character, or you can play it online with crossplay.
Okay.
Colton was playing it on the PC when I was playing it on my Xbox.
I'll try it
But,
out. I'll check it out.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. And it doesn't take
Okay.
up too much space. Like, I don't even think it was 10 gigabytes. It was like 6 or something on my Xbox.
Damn. That's pretty low.
And they have it's a limited time game mode of it, because it takes place like I said in the Italian front. So it's
Mhm.
the defenders are mostly, you're going to be the Italian team, and then the opposing is the German Empire and the Ottoman Empire.
Okay.
But there's this game mode they keep saying it's a limited time one, where it's called the Ascent. And the defending team is literally sitting on the top of a mountain with no guns, or like guns, but with limited ammo and stuff, if I'm remembering it correctly. But the attacking team has to climb up a mountain with like pickaxes and shit, while the defending team throws rocks down on them as they're climbing.
No way.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome. Oh, it's like 12 gigabytes? That's crazy.
Yeah, it is not a big install at all, but it is like, it's simple graphics. It's not a very complicated game, but it's fucking fun. And then what was the other? The other gaming thing that I had was Minecraft 1.21 just came out. The Trials and something update.
And
Essentially,
tribulations?
Essentially, they, for block-wise, they added a few new like copper things and stuff. Like you can make copper doors and copper trap doors and more copper decorative blocks and shit.
Oh, okay.
And I just learned from the video I was watching, if you put like, how you can get honeycomb or whatever from bee sting, like you can get the beeswax shit. If you put that onto a copper block, it'll keep it from oxidizing, so you can get it at one of the 4 states of like from the orange to the green, and it'll stay at that one.
That's pretty cool.
But they added 2 new mobs, because the what is it, the trials areas, it's a new thing that'll spawn in the world. And when you go into it, it's like you have to find this mob spawner and kill the whatever things, and you'll get a key, and you can open up a little chest in it, and you'll get some loot or whatever.
Is there anywhere near our base right now in your world?
I'd imagine not, simply because I've been making that giant map, so all that area that's already been explored probably isn't going to get the new update stuff. We'd have to go further around the edge of it to be able to find that stuff.
Or maybe like it's there and you just have to rediscover it on the map, you know what I mean?
Well, that's what I mean though, because when you go onto a thing on the map and the chunk has been loaded in on it, it loads it in on that update. So if
Oh,
you load
okay.
it in again, it's not going to load any new structures on something that's already been loaded.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool though. I gotta check it out. Man, we got a cool list right now to fucking play. I've been getting bored lately.
Can't wait to add to it,
Fucking-
and then you'll never play any of them.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Well, yeah, maybe. Who knows?
Maybe.
Because yeah, I've just been playing Yakuza Like a Dragon recently. Getting into that.
We hyped that game up last week for a good reason.
Yeah, it's fun. A lot of crazy shit goes down.
Have you done any of the claw machines yet? Like walked into an arcade?
No,
Oh,
I haven't done any.
oh, you'll have so much fun. You should definitely go try one.
Okay,
Yeah, and you just have to win things, you know?
simple.
Yeah. They have one with Super Monkey Ball characters, and there's a challenge to grab all 4. Yeah,
Okay.
after about 2 hours, I decided that's something I'm never going to get.
I will say I've been going crazy on that Can Quest one, the first mini game you do.
It's fun. It's
Yeah,
too in-depth to be a side game.
right.
That's what I'll
Like
say
there's like
about it.
levels to it and shit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no, garbage trucks. Watch out. Or run into them. I don't care.
Oh, fucking who knows?
I don't care. Is it fucking, you want points? Go get points. Jeez, what am I, your
I
mother?
learned that the max amount of cans you can get is 999.
Oh, there is a max?
Yeah, you top out at 999, and then you collect more, but it doesn't go up,
Okay.
and it doesn't add up in the end either.
Good to know. That's not something I don't think I would have tried.
Yeah, I was going for it. I was just like, well, I was just having a good run, and I got a whole bunch of them. And then I think it gave me like 14,000 points or something like that off the bat.
Fucking hell, that's a lot. What an awesome
Yeah,
game.
I'm fun with it, dude. Like I say, it's just like it's fun.
It's another one of those games where everybody's playthrough is going to be a little bit different because they're going to go do certain things more than another person will.
hmm
Like, can't wait to do karaoke for 4 hours tonight and then go run a business.
I
play some Dragon
I just unlocked the karaoke bar, the survive bar.
Okay. That's
Uh,
the essential place to increase your bond with all of the people in your party.
okay.
So when you level up somebody's relationship level, you have to go back to that bar and talk to them, and it'll reveal more about their character. And then you can start leveling them up after that. It doesn't
Okay.
stack without going to the bar first. So as soon as you get somebody's bond up, go straight to the bar.
Got it.
Yeah, pro tip.
One thing that took caught me off guard. Every time I loaded the game, I saw this character of like it was a ram in a business suit, and I kept wondering what the fuck is that. And then I finally got to the Seagull Cinema where you watch vintage movies, and I was like, "What the fuck is this now? What is going on?" Yeah, it's like a quick time event, Brandon, between the D-pad and the face buttons, and you have to match them with each ram that pops up behind you.
Distracting
It's fucking
you.
wild.
And the whole point is to not fall asleep during the movie. That is the game mode. Stay awake.
It's fucking. You can bring people to that, I think, right?
Yeah.
I brought the one dude with me.
You can increase your bond with people by bringing the right person to the right movie.
Hell yeah.
Good game.
Yeah.
I've never played the game,
Good notions.
but
It's a JRPG, which is also weird in itself. It's
A Jerpig?
A JRPG.
Jerpig?
JPEG.
A
Mafia?
JPEG. There you go.
It's coming to Reno.
Who?
Huh?
Three House Mafia? Is that what you said?
JPEG Mafia, yeah.
Oh, JPEG Mafia.
JPEG Mafia.
I don't know who they are.
He's the artist. Makes music.
Sick.
That's about it, yeah. Does anybody else have anything that they wanted to bring up today?
No.
Oh,
No, that's
send my
about all I
pieces.
could think of. Brian, what do you think?
Thanks,
Thank
Brian.
you, Brian.
Crazy.
The comment is right there. He's going to timestamp it.
We all stared at the screen like Dora, didn't we?
Like Dora did.
Just waiting for the answer. Good.
Good.
Hey, but we're forever celebrating 3 years of the Cobb Brothers.
3 years,
Can you
baby.
guys
Confetti,
believe-
confetti.
Confetti.
Yeah, we're going. Yeah, confetti.
Can you believe we've done this for 3 years? That it's been 3 years since we made this
Hell
journey?
no, I can't believe that. That's
Oh,
insane, man.
Oh, man. I
How
saw
many days is
episodes
3
here.
years?
A lot. Almost 1,000.
3
Wow.
years, 365 times 3, so like
A little-
over 1,000 days.
Yeah, a little over 1,000.
Yeah,
Yeah.
damn. Could
We'll
do
do this a
without
while.
all our subscribers out there, all the listeners out there, still going on.
What is the live count of our subscribers?
252.
We're at 252 now.
Yeah.
Damn,
We should be at even more
It's
next year.
it's steadily going up. Yeah, thank you to all of you.
Hell yeah. We had just
And,
crossed 100, I think, when we did our 2-year video last year.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Hell yeah, man.
Maybe we'll be at over 1,000 next year. Maybe we'll be at 10,000. Come on.
Dude,
Who
we're gonna
knows?
get the most bottom line play button, and then it's just shooting to the stars from there. We get it, just that's the goal. Get into that first YouTube play button.
I'll make a cardboard play button at 500 subs. That's a
There we
bonus.
go.
Yeah.
Yep. It'll be awesome. Just
Man, if you
markers
go
and
check out the Fusion Frenzy video if you haven't already, it gets pretty fucking heated. Let me
Yeah.
tell you.
Check out that video and comment if you also hate Cyrus on that video.
Mhm.
Because I know I did.
I didn't make a lot of friends that night.
No.
It's one of our best Let's Plays.
I had a great time. I don't know what they're talking about.
No, it was a great time.
Yeah. Can't you
But
tell?
when it's like the third type of fun, you know, like it sucks while you're doing it and you hate every moment of it, but then it ends and you're like, yeah, that was pretty fun.
Yeah, I had fun. Good time.
You know, no hard feelings against any commerce, but vote against Cyrus on that. 'Cause,
Vote against Cyrus.
When in doubt.
Vote Cyrus out.
fucking kept saying I was the weak link when I was one scoring points when we were on the same team. You know?
Nah, you're just a bad teammate. You couldn't coach me up.
You didn't ask me to coach you. You were
That's
a
what
great
makes you a
teammate
bad
for
teammate.
everybody else, but then as soon as you were
I
on
shouldn't
my
have to
team,
ask.
you didn't score any points.
You should just do
I
that
shouldn't
'cause
have to
you're
ask
so good.
either. I was
Weezer?
anyways. We're not bickering about this again. Dude.